Good morning, faculty, parents, and my fellow class of 2019. My name is Jason Liu, and I cannot believe it has already been 2 years since I began going to school here at Clairbourn. I remember that on my first day at Clairbourn, I immediately felt welcomed into the community. I felt like I was part of something bigger than a school. I was part of a family. Even though my time at Clairbourn is coming to an end, I will take with me all the great memories and friendships I made during my journey here. Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Believe you can, and you're already halfway there." By thinking that I could do it, I have persevered through challenges, overcome obstacles, and walked long roads with the help of my friends, teachers, and family. When I received my first bike, I remember how excited I was, only to realize that I didn't know how to ride one. Though I fell off many times when I first started learning to ride it, I got back up every time and jumped back on the bike. With the support of my parents, I soon began riding bikes with confidence. I realized that in order to succeed in anything, no matter how big or how small, I had to believe I was capable of accomplishing it first. In second grade, I remember learning multiplication and how hard it was. It was a totally new way of doing math, nothing like I had learned before. At first, I struggled with the numbers, but with the help of my teacher and parents, I was able to grasp the concept with practice. I realized that I could apply this rule to everything I did, and that I could handle any challenge. If I believed I could accomplish something, I was already on the road there. This year, I was part of the Winnie the Pooh play. Before this, I never thought I would ever perform in any play. However, I decided to give it a try auditioning, thinking that this was something I might enjoy. After being given the part of Owl, I realized how fun performing was. As it turns out, I had a blast being part of the production, doing it with my friends and Mr. Barker. Even after performing for the 10th audience, I was still having lots of fun. I liked rehearsing the scenes and bringing joy to everyone that watched. If I had told myself I couldn't be an actor and perform in front of audiences, I would have deprived myself of a great experience. Believing in myself and being willing to try something new gave me this opportunity to learn a new skill. During my trip to Pali, there were many ropes course challenges we could tackle. I remember one of them, most of all, called the Leap of Faith. It was a towering tree with a platform. I remember climbing up the swaying tree, and once I reached the top, I had to jump off. Though it was scary, I knew that there were ropes and cables protecting me from plummeting to the ground, and that it would be safe if I jumped. The challenges we face in life are like the leap of faith. You have to believe you can do it, and if you do, you can. The ropes and cables are like my friends, family, and teachers, who are always there to support me and have my back. By believing I could jump off a tall tree, I did indeed do it. I am sincerely grateful for everyone here at Clairbourn. Thank you, Mrs. Korn, for teaching us not only history, but the important events happening around the world right now, and what we can learn from them. Thank you, Mrs. Drazik, for the cultural experiences, creative Spanish projects, and hands-on learning. Thank you, Mrs. Kibbe, for fulfilling my curiosity and making science fun with all the experiments and drop everything and builds. Thank you, Mrs. Berge, for making math exciting, bringing us to the Don Bosco math competition, and expanding my mathematic horizons. Thank you, Mrs. Taylor, for teaching us how to craft essays, manage the homework load, and present reports. Thank you, Dr. Patzlaff and Mr. Millard, for leading Clairbourn and making every morning assembly memorable and fun. Thank you, Mrs. Barker, for making the interviewing class funny, enjoyable, and knowledgeable. Thank you, Mr. Ball, for teaching me the fundamentals of sports and coaching me on teams. Thank you, Mrs. Mize, for conducting the many violin pieces we played and being there whenever I needed a good book to read. Thank you, Mr. Barker, for letting me be part of the Winnie the Pooh play and the innovative robotics classes. I am very grateful for my parents as well. I wouldn't be at Clairbourn if it weren't for them. I thank my mom and dad for being there and supporting me when I needed it the most throughout my life. I thank them for pushing me on, even when I felt like giving up. I have learned many important life lessons from them. I am grateful for all the time and effort they have spent on me so that I could be a productive and successful person when I grow up. Though my time at Clairbourn has come to an end, I will take with me the friendships I have made and the experiences I have been through. Clairbourn has taught me not only academic knowledge, but the important values and morals to have in life, and how to be a contributing member of a fantastic community. I was able to push myself to improve academically and to try new things with the help of my friends, family, and teachers. Believing you can do something is the first step to achieving your goals, and Clairbourn gave me many opportunities to practice that philosophy. Looking back at my years here, I cannot believe how wonderful my 2 years have been. I know that Clairbourn has prepared me well for my upcoming years of high school. Last of all, I would like to thank the funny, intelligent, kind, creative, and supportive class of 2019. Thank you for supporting me throughout my journey here. I know you can and will do well in high school. Congratulations to the class of 2019. Thank you.